Hi everyone, it's Lisa with Unclutter Me. It is now time to start talking about taking down our holiday decorations. As you can see, my home is still full in its glory of Christmas decorations, but we are slowly starting to take them down. And I want to take a moment with all of you to remind you to be intentional. Remember what you are doing and give yourself that grace to take your time so that you don't have all of this stuff that you may not want next year. So I have a couple of questions I want you to ask yourself. Number one, do you have decorations that you never even took out of the boxes, you never took out of the bins? They're still sitting in their paper, whatever the case may be. If you have not taken that decoration out and you have not used it, either this year or in years past, and it's still sitting there, ask yourself, why is it you're holding on to it? Should you give it to a family member? Should it go to Goodwill? Why is it you're letting it take up space in your home, in your heart, and in your mind? Number two, are any of your decorations tattered, torn, or broken? Is it something that could be replaced and we need to add that to our data dump to get those things taken care of before we put all of Christmas away? Or is it something that you need to let go of and go ahead and either recycle or put into refuse? Number three, are you looking to downsize, either moving into a smaller home and/or are you moving? For those of you who follow me know that we are going to be on a big move in June 2020 this year. Asking yourself, what is it that you actually want to put away in all of your holiday bins that you may not want to take with you if you're downsizing and/or moving? An example that we might have is ribbon, open packages, bows. One of the things that we're being very intentional about is if the package is already open of the bows or of the ribbons or of the wrapping paper, we are going to go ahead and give that to friends and family who would like extra paper. Of course, we'll ask first, or we're going to go ahead and donate that for others to use because that is not something we'll take with us. Any unopened packages we'll of course take with us, but all of the stuff that is opened, we're being very mindful about how we are moving forward with our trip coming up in June. Ask yourself, is this something I want to pack and move with me, either because you're downsizing or you're moving? And number four, a very difficult question to ask is, has your family outgrown a particular item? Now this is very difficult because a lot of our holiday memories come with wonderful, wonderful memories we have created within our home, within our hearts, within our minds. But we also have to remember that there are things that our family have moved on from, and we may be holding on to them ourselves because of memory. So you need to ask yourself, is this something that needs to go into your memory tote, or are you ready to let go of? An example, for instance, is we have a lot of Christmas books in our home. This particular book, our family has completely outgrown. Although I have fond memories of sitting out and reading this to my children, and my husband reading this to my children, not once was this book picked up all season. This is something I know that we are ready to let go of. So I'm going to give it to a family that will go ahead and use it and have wonderful memories to continue going forward. So again, ask yourself these questions. Number one, did I take the decoration even out of its box? Number two, is it tattered, torn, or broken? Number three, am I moving or relocating or downsizing that I need to reconsider the amount of supplies I have in regards to my holiday decorations? And number four, is this something that my family has outgrown? And do I A, want it in my memory tote, or B, do I need to let it go and let another family enjoy and create the memories our family did? Ask yourself these questions as you start to take down your holiday decorations. Be intentional. Remember, function versus perfection. Give yourself the grace to take the time to take your decorations down so you can have next year where you will be much more prepared and it will be less chaotic for you. Refresh, renew, live simply.